Well, friends and followers, here is the Dentron Clipperton L amplifier. It seems to be behaving itself now. I have 4 of my brother's new tubes in from RF Parts. The one tube here with the X's on the base, you can see the X's, that's the one with a loose part in it that rattles around, but the part is at the base of the tube. So I probably don't need 4 tubes. I don't think I have the current to run 4 tubes. It seems like I can only run like 2 of them. I don't think the extra tubes make much difference. Maybe it makes difference because it's an easier load on all the tubes in parallel. So anyway, that's the story here. I just popped a fuse in my popped a 8 amp fuse in here. So I popped in a 10 amp fuse. I was running too much current out of this beast, but this would work a lot better on 220, 240 volts. Anyway, I'm suffering along here on 123 volts, and let's give it a go. So I'm on 20 meters here currently on the HX10 transmitter, and I'm not going to push this thing hard because I'll pop a fuse, but let's see what happens here on 4 tubes. So, transmit mode. I'm just going to control the drive level here to show you what's going on. So I'm pretty much tuned up now. On 20 meters, go to plate current here, and go to transmit. And nothing coming out. No drive. Let's give it some drive here. And I'm on a 2000 watt scale, so that's about 600 watts when I punch it, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to go beyond that. My antenna is only 500 watts. Anyway, that's about 600 watts. That's about what I get out of my other amplifier, really. So, and there's the current going up, the plate current going up. Anyway, I don't want to push it, but it's working. It's working, so I'm not going to go for a kilowatt on this thing. I tried that and I popped the fuse. So anyway, it's cranking along. Let's unkey it. I just want to verify now that it works on all bands. So that's 20 meters. Let's go to 15 meters here. It doesn't have 10 meters. I wish it did. I didn't realize that, but anyway, that's okay. Let's go to 15 meters here. Are we on 15? Yeah, we are. Key up this guy. Go for a peak here. Whoa, a lot of power coming out, 15. Okay. Go for a dip. I'm just going to tune it for power here. The amp's turned off. There's a little bit of power. Okay, so a little more drive. And oh, that doesn't look too good. So I've learned that on this transmitter, you start down low here on these higher bands and you tune for the first peak. So tune for the first peak. There's a peak right there. Otherwise, you'll get spurs and harmonics. It doesn't like going into this amplifier on 15 meters. Anyway, there's a small little bit of power going out right there. I really can't get much. Oh, I'm on a 2000 watt scale, that's why. Silly me, that's why I couldn't get my usual power levels. Okay, go back to 200 watt scale here. That's the bottom one. Go for some more power now. There, I'm used to seeing power like that. Peak it up. Load. A little bit of load. All right, and I used to be able to get like almost 100 watts on 15. Not quite. Let's peek up the drive here. There we go, try it again. 100 watts. Okay, that's about normal. So 15's tuned up. Now, I'm kicking this amplifier on 15 meters. Scary, scary, kick it on. It's on. I don't see any power coming out. Let's resonate this guy here. Take our load down and, okay, there's some resonance right there. So we got some resonance on 15, not much. A little power now. All right, well, there's some power coming out on 15. So we'll take small steps here. Not much power coming out, maybe 100 watts. Let's peek up the plate here, because now we're going into the amplifier, so it's going to change the impedance. Whoa, that made a big difference. 2,000 watt scale. And tune up the plate on the transmitter. Yeah, that made a big difference. So when the impedance changes, you got to fool around with the plate again. Okay, so now the transmitter is tuned to the amplifier. A little bit of current going on there. Let me give it a hard kick now and see what it does. Not too good. Well, 400 watts. It's not much better than my Heath kit. Let's try and tune it a bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's really sucking some power there. Is it a spur? I don't know. She'll take some power. It seems a little dicey. Anyway, that's... Are we on low power here on CW? Yeah, we are. Okay. Not so much current. That seems a little funny. All right, well, that's all she's gonna do. Let's kick it. Maybe 400 watts. Not so good on 15 at all. Peek the plate. So 15 isn't so good on this baby. All right. But anyway, that's how life is. How about some more load? Oh, look at that. Yeah, it likes load. On 15, a little more load. Okay, let's give it a kick with some drive here. It's not going to do much on 15, maybe 400 watts. Okay, kick it off. Transmitter off. Let's try 40 meters. 700. And I'm not going through an antenna tuner, so 40 meters and this thing was not working. Let's see if it'll go. There's 40. Go for some peak in here. Nope, 40's out. I can't do 80 really because my antenna won't do it. Oh, wait a minute, that was 20 meters. Let's go to 40 now and try that. Okay, that was 20. Let's go to 40. We're on 40. Go for a peak here. If it's drive, go for a peak. Yeah, 40's been whacked on this thing because the coil needs fixed. Okay, we got no 40 at all. There's 80 meters here. I can't do much on 80 though because of the antenna. Here's 80. Give it some peak. Nothing on 80 yet. Okay, there's some drive. There's 80, dip it. Check for power out here on 80. Let's go to the 200 watt scale. And peak it up on 80. All right, so I really don't want to do much on 80 because my antenna can't take it. But let's see what we can do here on the amp. Amp is now on what? It's on 80. Kick on the amp. Amp is on. Boy, I hate this. It's like, is it gonna smoke out or what? Okay, let's take the drive level down. Transmit. Give the amp some drive here. There's some power coming out. Let's do some dipping here. Whoa, this thing is macking some power out. Okay, there's almost 200 watts on 80 right there. Cranking out. Dip the plate. Get some more power out. Okay, so now the transmitter and amp are agreeing. Power. Okay, the plate here isn't too bad. And our load on 80, it likes having some load for power out anyway. That's about right. Okay, so here's the amp on 80. Hardly any plate current at all, and it's cranking along. We're on low power here. I'm not cranking it with any real voltage. I think we could crank this thing up to 2,000 watts here, scale. So we're humming along at 80 pretty well. Give it a little burst. Okay, she'll burst up to 600 with very little drive. And I think that's all we're gonna do. I just wonder if my frequency counter is picking this crap up. Let's see. Frequency counter on. Unplugged it. Let's turn this thing on. Okay. And let's see if the amp can fire up the frequency counter. Amplifier on. Nope. Give it some drive. Oh, fires it up. Yep, look at that. With the amp engaged, the antenna going, the counter will count. 3.87. So when you've got about 500 watts coming out, the counter will pick it up. All right, that's my demo with the amp. Hope you enjoyed it. It's working. It probably needs 220 volts to really shine, but at least it's putting out something. It's no better really than my Heathkit because I think of the power input problem here, but it's working again, so praise God. Off it goes, off goes the transmitter, and we'll call it a night. It's been a long day fixing this thing, but it looks like it's working. Now I can put it back together. And be careful. I might take that tube out because it has a loose part in it. I don't need 4 tubes. I can't run it to really take advantage of 4 tubes anyway, but I might take out one of the tubes. Anyway, it's working for now. That's enough for one day's work. I got a whole room here to clean up. Put the amp back together. I gotta fix this transmitter, get it back together. I gotta fix the 40 meter coil, which doesn't work. I want to pull the receiver down and fix its power supply, and then I can get this room cleaned up. The transformer for the 100V has never come in, but eventually I can fix all these radios and get them off the floor. So yeah, I'm happy that the amp's working now. It's been a long day or two with it fixing it up. So, and I want to thank my brother for sending it. I probably don't have an immediate use for it, but it's not going to put out 1,000 watts like I wanted, and my antenna can't do it anyway, but it's a good backup, and I'll put it together and I'll use it and see how it goes. I'll try it on AM too. So, thank goodness it's working. without any more explosions or excitement. It's taken all day. It's taken all day. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.